Hi, my name is Anthony Torres. I was born January 17th, 1980. This is my story. I grew up in a military family. One day in '82, my father came home for lunch. My mother was a full-time mom at home. She went to take a shower, and my father went to play on the floor with me and my older brother. He's 3, and I was 2 at the time. My father never had any medical issues or problems in his life. He was a pretty healthy fella. And my mother come out of the shower about 45 minutes later, and my father was stone cold dead with me and my brother on his chest. About 3.5, 4 years old, my mother remarried to the man I know as my father now, Don Augenstein. He was also active duty Marine. I'm proud to say he is my father. He took on a tough challenge. He was about 22, 23 when he married my mother and married into a family with 2 kids already. Great man. January of 2004, I deployed to Iraq. I flew into Kuwait and then eventually made our way over to Foreign Observation Base Caldwell in Iraq, which is east of Baghdad. There was IEDs. You're a little nervous at first, but you get kind of used to that because IEDs are everyday things. June 24th of 2004, early that morning, we went in for a mission just to do a daily patrol, and I was on a mechanized infantry unit. In a mechanized infantry unit, you're in a track-like vehicle on a Bradley fighting vehicle where you have 3 men operating the vehicle. One is the Bradley commander, the second person is the gunner, and they're both in the turret. Person up front drives the vehicle, and he's the driver obviously, and then you have 6 to 7 infantrymen in the back. In the back of the Bradley, you have no idea what's going on until there's one person that's got a headset on and can tell what's going on. You get hand signals from your team leader in the back, and they let you know which way to go when the tailgate drops in the back and the light comes up. At about 8:30 in the morning, we're patrolling into Baquba, the city of Baquba, and my captain always had his head out the hatch in the first vehicle looking around, trying to see what he could see. We started to go in, and there was a sniper out, and he sniped my captain. He got shot in the head. My captain's body laid over the front of the turret. The gunner inside the turret had no idea what was going on. So after the sniper round went off, we got sucked further into an ambush. I had a really, really good friend while I was there. His name was Daniel Dasons. He was a specialist and a Bradley gunner for our Bradley at the time. During the small arms fire, Dan is giving off rounds from our automatic cannon at the front of the Bradley, a 25 millimeter cannon, and he's giving fire back, and all of a sudden, the RTO in the back of the vehicle, you see his radio just blow up into sparks. We had just been hit by an RPG. Everything happens so fast you don't know what's going on. So at the Bradley has armor all the way around it. At the top of the Bradley in the back, it's got little periscopes throughout. Well, those periscopes are our soft spot. This RPG came in so perfectly that it hit the periscope, went through the periscope, bounced off of our RTO's radio and into the turret. When it went into that turret, it severed Daniel's leg from the left side of his hip through his crotch area and completely took his leg off. Dan didn't even know he was hit. His Bradley commander at the time saw that he was hit and was trying to communicate with him, but Dan could do nothing but fire and return fire, trying to protect the guys in the Bradley. The tailgate dropped, and the infantry guys came out and started to shoot small arms fire back at the enemy. Dan got off probably 200 something rounds and was able to take down the RPG gunner that hit him. After that, Dan lost so much blood that he looked up at his Bradley commander and said, I got him. And those were the last words out of his mouth before his body went limp. We get back to the base, and soon after that, we find out that that Dan didn't make it. Dan died June 24th of 2005. It was a very tough time for all of us. That was the biggest fight we were in. We come back, seemed like everything was a flash. Ended up being a 13-hour firefight. Miss him still to this day. Can't tell you how much pain that causes me. Very close to his family and his friends and all the guys that were part of my unit at the time. I came back home in 2005. Lost. I was excited to get home. I was excited to see my fiance at the time, not my wife yet. I get off that airplane in February, end of January, beginning of February of 2005, and I see my wife and my fiance at the time, and I run up to her and I just grab her and I give her everything I can with a bear hug. Just glad to be home.